that should have gone that way. That can come in that way. There, about there. I need room to sit down. Okay, YouTube, get YouTube ready. Come on. Wake up, little guy. Nope. That wasn't it. Okay. So I need to go to, oh, I need to turn that volume down. Hang on. Where's the volume? There. Perfect. What's that? Okay, I'm here. I'm just trying to set up. Let's see, will that take me there now? I thought I was there before, but then I wasn't. Okay. Wonderful. I'm just going to quickly make a tea and I'll be back. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. Stay cool, okay? It's very hot. Try and stay cool. All right, here we go. Now we're there. Get out the way so I can sit down. And hey, people are there. Who's there? Hello. Oh, hello, my darlings. I'm here. I'm just making a cup of tea. I thought I'd give everyone a chance to hop on. Okay. Hello. How's everybody this week? How's everything going? How's everyone feeling? It's very hot here in Australia at the moment. We're having a like a heat wave. It started yesterday and looks like it's going to be running over the weekend. So we've got to survive these next 3 or 4 days. I don't do very well with the heat. Trying to stay inside and trying to stay cool at the moment. I got on a couple of minutes late because I got caught up this morning trying to work out how to put together the membership site. And it was coming along so well that I lost track of the time. I thought, oh no. But there's so much beautiful information coming through. Ah, wonderful. You can always catch the replay as well, you know, for bits that we miss. So it's nice to have you here. Energetically, I have you anyway, even if you're in and out with the internet. Desiree, it's all good. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, we tend to have internet problems when there's storms as well. So that makes sense. That makes sense. So I kept thinking, because I, signed up to do this new course. that I'd made a promise that I would have the membership site up and running by the end of the month, and that I would have the course, at least the forgiveness course, up and running by the end of the month. And I've been praying and praying, to my spirit team to show me the way. And we finally, they've shown me the way to create these beautiful courses. The membership site, it's all looking amazing at the moment. So yes, I'm feeling optimistic that by the end of the month I'll be ready. So it's looking good. It's looking good. Yes, fair dinkum. I haven't heard that word in a while. We don't use it all that much at home, but yeah, that's a funny expression. It always cracks me up. So how have you been going? How are you guys going? What are you up to? How's the week been? And Desiree, how did you go with the beautiful meditation with Ariel? Did you get a chance to sit with it and see what came through? How was that for you? As I began the meditation, I wasn't expecting it to go the way it went, but I just follow. I never try and tell them what to do. I just follow what they do. So it was a really beautiful meditation. So what's been coming through while I'm waiting for responses? I know it takes a while because of the internet. What's been coming through a lot in the last few days, and especially as I'm reading comments and things that are coming through, what is love? What is love? What is love to you? What does love mean to you? To each individual, love will mean a different thing, because it all depends on what love was for us as we were growing up. Your internet, you laughing at your internet. Just life in general. So yeah, heard it the other day about love. Are we on the same topic, or because you guys are a bit laggy with the internet, I'm wondering if we're on the same topic or not? Oh, fair dinkum. You're still laughing about the fair dinkum. I got it. It is a funny word. We are funny here. Aussies are funny. They're true blue and they're fair dinkum, and they got the funniest expressions. But I think what I love the most about them, yeah, and breathe, yes, and have her present. I know that whatever comes through, sometimes it'll be someone that asks me for something in particular, and then when I put it through, it's other people that come back to say that it affected them or it was for them, and sometimes it's people I'm not expecting, so I always flow with it. Whatever comes through, I know it's meant for somebody, so I don't try and stop and think, oh, this won't serve that person, because even if it doesn't serve the person that asked for it, there will be others out there and it will serve them. And so I don't worry. Plus it's recorded and it's there now. You can listen to it at any time, it's there. So that's always the beauty of these videos. So love, coming back to love. Now, as I'm doing all these, I'm learning how to do all these beautiful websites and membership sites and all of this that for me is new. I just find life so wonderful in that sense. With my husband, we've never stopped learning. We always want to learn new things. That lovely curiosity that I had as a child of how things work and how this works. And baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Oh, Tina Turner's "What's Love Got to Do with it," Oh, yes, love. It's such a complicated topic because of all the conditioning around love and what we think love means. But the direction it was taking for me this week, the beautiful topic of love, is that, when we're growing up, we're conditioned to think that love is between a man and a woman or between two beings, that you're meant to spend your whole life looking for. Oh, nice. I love Aussies. um, that you're meant to spend your whole life looking for your soul partner. This was what I believed as a child, watching my mum and my dad and everything that they taught us. And then everything that you learn, from your environment around you, always, it all leads to that. It all points to that this is what love is, that you're meant to find your soul partner in this lifetime. Yes, yes. That's what I was trying to bring through this week. That love is everything, because for many people, what happens is, okay, say you find that soul partner. Say you're one of these people that is lucky enough in this lifetime that you find your soul partner, right? And you live 40, 50, 60, however many years together. And then your soul partner dies, they pass away. Then what? Is that the end of love because you no longer have them? This is what, was really coming through this week. So many people think, oh, once my life partner is gone, that's it for me. I have nothing to live for, nothing to look forward to because my life partner is gone. And it was through this lovely conversation with someone. And what I was bringing forward was that animation called Up. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Maybe in America it has a different name. We've watched it many times here. We just find it, especially the part with Kevin, with the bird, it's so funny. We love animations at home. And especially now with my daughter, that we watch all the animations with her. But what was beautiful about that animation and what I was trying to use that to bring through is that sometimes, yes, we can spend a whole lifetime with this life partner because that's what that movie is about, right? And his beautiful partner passes away and then he's left behind. And for him, it's like there's nothing left because they're looking to take away his home as well. These big developers that are building these buildings around them want his house so that they can keep building these skyscrapers in that area. And he doesn't want to sell. That's like, it's the last thing that's left of her. This beautiful, yes, we are, this beautiful house. And so what comes out of it is that eventually he forms this beautiful relationship with this young boy. And I'd say the boy's about 10, somewhere between 10 and 12, but if we open our hearts, if we remember that we are love in every moment, and we think of ourselves more as we're here to serve rather than we're here for to receive this love from a life partner or from our parents. So many of us are looking at love that way, that love is something that you receive from outside of you, from your parents, from a life partner, from your children even. But when we remember that we are the love and that we can serve others with this love, when that life partner leaves us, we can still be of service with the love that we are. Just because they're gone doesn't mean that, we can't love anymore. And the thing is, so many people seem to think that love is, finding a new life partner. And it has nothing to do with that. Love has nothing to do with the love partner, with your soulmate. There are so many, it's all love. Love for your children, love for your neighbors, love for your pets. It's all love, And once that life partner is gone, there is still so much more that we can give of ourselves if we have an open heart, if we allow ourselves to be the love that we are, if we can step into that. That was coming through so strongly this week. There are so many people, I've worked with the elderly during the day, this weekend I got a lot this weekend to catch up because of the procedure I had, with the lumps that I had removed. I haven't been working this week. I took the week off because I didn't know. When my dad had them removed, he had his whole head full of these white patches. So I just assumed, this is like 30 years later, I had my lumps removed from my head, and I thought I was going to have all these white patches and I was going to look awkward going to work, especially if it's new people that don't know me. You know, who is this person with all these bandages on her head? You know, she looks like she's been in a car crash or something. But they don't do that anymore. It's just the stitching, you can't even see it. You know, I can feel it, but you can't even see them. Yes. And so it's really shifting from looking at it as receiving love. I'm here to receive, and stepping into the love that we are, the love that we can give. Oh, Victor, I doubt that very much. You're surrounded by girls. Don't you have all daughters? I doubt very much that you're unloved. The way my daughter loves my husband. Girls, they're just the best when it comes to loving and being loving, you know, expressing their love, especially for their dads. So, yeah, I don't believe that. But, you know, there's so many lonely people in the world. So many people, you know, when I work with the elderly, there were so many times I would have to go to nursing homes or retirement villages. And because their children are all grown up and they've all got their careers and, oh, your middle name's Love. I love it. How lucky. Oh. So, yes, there are so many. You know, you can even just start there, looking at going to retirement homes, looking at going to nursing homes, retirement villages, they call them here, you know, where there are so many elderly people with no one to talk to. You know, some of them spend weeks and months waiting for their family to come and visit. You know, so many. And yes, you may go in and 9 of them, you know, 9 out of 10 of them don't want to have anything to do with you, but there may be that one that opens up to you, you know, and you can spend time with them. And it doesn't have to be every day. You know, it can be once a week. It can be once a fortnight. It's whenever you feel, you know, that you would like to spend time with them and they can be with you, you know. But there's so many ways that we can be the love, you know, even adopting a dog. You know, how many times, and this is, I think, one of the videos that's coming out later. Every time I think I'm rescuing a dog, you know, from a shelter or wherever it is that we get our dogs, you know, with time I've discovered it's the other way around. You know, I think I'm giving them a safe place to live. I think I'm giving them my love. And it's the opposite every time. You know, they are showing me, yes, love is abundant. They are showing me the love that I am in every moment. They are showing me unconditional love. Aww, big sook. We had Daddy in the room. That's funny at night because my big dog puppy will go with Dad to bed. Unlimited love within. Yes. We do. We have unlimited love. We're so, so lucky. So that was one of the things that was coming through this week, you know, that love, it isn't just a life partner. And for many of us, if that's our focus, that it's a life partner, you know, or soul partner or whatever you want to call it, we miss out on so many opportunities of expressing the love that we are in so many other ways. Because one thing does not take from another. And perhaps in this lifetime, you didn't come to have a soul partner. You came to have an experience where you don't join with another person. Real kind. Yes. Yes. So, you know, there's also that possibility. You know, I know lots of people that have had relationships that have failed and they end up on their own. And some of them, yes, feel lonely, you know, but that's because we're still looking at it as we're here to receive love. The moment you step into, I am the love, and how can I serve with this love that I am? You no longer, there's no way you can feel lonely because you're looking for others. And it can be other people, it can be animals. You're looking for where you can give your love. You can't be lonely when that is your attitude in the world. How can I be the love? How can I express my love? How can I give my love? Who needs my love today? Instead of being the one that's always waiting to receive, step into the one that wants to give because this is free. It doesn't cost you anything to give your time, to give your love, to give of who you are to another. Nilla, how many you got now? 3? The new puppy. Where'd she go? Oh, you'll need to give me a photo on Facebook. You'll need to post up a photo so I can see her. So that was the first thing that was coming through this week about we are the love. We are the love, and in every moment we can express that love. There's nothing stopping us. Yes, please. Yes, please. I love puppies. I need to see her. There's nothing stopping us except ourselves. There is that fear of rejection. There's that fear of getting hurt. So, there's all those things that get in the way. But if you put yourself aside for a moment, if you stop thinking about yourself, because that's always the separate I, the ego. He's always the one that's going to talk you into, oh, you're going to get hurt. Oh, it's not going to work out. All those scenarios where it fails. That's always going to be the ego. When you step into the love that you are, all you see are possibilities of how you can be this love, how you can express the love that you are. So today, and in the next few days with the videos coming out, this is the information that's coming through. My beautiful spirit team is encouraging you to be brave, to take a step forward. Friends, we express our love with our friends. Make a new friend. Start something new where you meet new people with something that you like doing. Can be a small group, doesn't have to be a big group. There's so many possibilities. 3 pups and 3 daughters. Nice. It's evened out. So that was the first thing that was coming through this week. The second one is, why do we stop learning? I find learning so much fun. And even I find the more I do it, the easier it gets. That's one of my husband's favorite sayings. Everything is easy when you learn how to do it. Everything is easy when you learn how to do it. So, why do we stop ourselves from growing? Why do we stop ourselves from learning new things? It's so much fun. Oh, you have a crowded house. That's so cool. And you will live at home. Oh, that's wonderful. You'll miss them. You'll miss the girls when they're all grown up. But, some of them stay home for so long now. There's kind of no rush to go out into the world anymore. If you have a good home, if you feel comfortable, you feel loved, you feel supported. Our kids like staying with us as long as they can, For me, it's always, you leave home when you can't wait to get out the door, because there's just too much crap going on. You just can't wait to get away from all of that. But, if they're happy, they're in a loving environment, they're supported, doesn't matter. I find I've had students that have stayed with their parents well into their 30s until they got married and then took off. So, and my daughter says she's never leaving. So I'm like, oh, well, I have to build a granny flat in the back and she can move into the main house. I'll make sure I get a nice place at the beach, that I can take off on the weekends. I love being at the beach. So, my beautiful beings, what would you like to play with today? What kind of meditation would you like to play with? Do you feel drawn towards love? Like being the love that we are? Do you feel drawn towards opening up to new possibilities, to learning, to expanding? What are you feeling today that you'd like to explore while we're here? I'm open to all of it, whatever comes through. They're the two things I'm feeling a pull towards today. Or if there's a particular being you want to call in and see what they want to play with. That's always fun as well. Ah. Because there's not enough room. It made me laugh. I couldn't wait. Yeah, me too. I couldn't wait to get out. Yeah. Oh, I see. They fight so much. Oh, you'll miss it though. It'll be so quiet when they're gone. They fight because they have they're challenging each other. And then probably if they fight with you, they're also challenging you see? So we look at it as they're fighting, but they're really challenging each other with their perspectives, with their views. You know, they see things differently, and that's why they fight. If they saw things the same, from the same perspective, there'd be nothing to fight about, you know, or to argue about, or to debate, or whatever the word is, you know, when you're conflicting. But it's because they see things very differently. It's their personalities. And for me, that's a wonderful thing, because you get to see all these different views, you know. That was the wonderful thing of having two parents that were so different, you know, like so opposite. I can't think that they had anything in common, you know, now I think of it. My mum was a full-on devoted Catholic and my dad was an atheist. Mum was like really controlling, you know, overbearing, and my dad was like super peaceful. If there was an argument, my dad just walked out the door and wouldn't come back for like an hour or two. He'd disappear into his workshop, you know, in the shed. And he'd come back, like you could hear him banging away, like trying to, you know, not hear what was going on. He was trying to drown it out. That was so opposite. And yet they're together, you know, it seems to work because they're so opposite. They kind of, it's like opposites do attract, you know. But in a lot of ways the same with my husband. You know, I believe, you know, in the spirit realm, and he's an atheist. And many times, you know, my daughter will be like, oh, you guys are fighting. And I honestly don't see it as fighting. I see it as, oh, okay, we're just seeing it in different ways. And many times for me, those beautiful moments always lead to an opening of something I couldn't see before. But now, because he's brought it forward in that way, I think, oh, I get to see it completely different. You know, that's the wonderful thing of having a partner. Or having someone in your life challenging your views, you know, that this isn't the only way to look at it. One of the most beautiful things that one of my friends said was that sometimes we get caught up when we have a relationship with a particular parent. We get caught up in always looking at them the same way, and therefore they can't change for us because we're always looking at them in this way. She said, but imagine that person is the center of a circle, right? They're standing in the center of the circle, and you're standing on the edge of the circle, and you're only looking at it from one angle. But what if you just took one step to the left or one step to the right and tried to look at them a different way? And then, because it's a circle, there's 360 different ways. There's 360 angles that you could be looking at this person. Because not everyone sees this person the way you do. Say with my mum, just to use an example. My mum is standing in the center of this circle. He would work it off. Yes, definitely work it off. My dad, that was his way of dealing with drama. And walk away and work it off. You know, energetically, I think he was working it off, not verbally. While we were all dealing with it verbally, he was out there working energetically. He was getting rid of all that energy, you know. But I found that quite interesting, that beautiful analogy of what if, you know, we realized that this person that we have an issue with is standing in the center of a circle and we're standing on the edge of the circle, on the outside, on the perimeter. I think it's called. On the outline. Okay, there's a circle. They're the center of the circle. And we're on the outside. But we're always seeing them from this perspective. What if we just take a few steps to one side and try and see them in a different light? Because as long as we keep seeing them the same way, they cannot change. You're always expecting them to behave that way, and you're always reacting to them because of how they speak to you, because of how they behave. You're always expecting them to be a certain way. You know? That's, I think, conditioning. It's just the same pattern repeating over and over and over and over. That happens that way. But you can step to the side and start looking at that person differently. Seeing other aspects of that person. Because, you know, as a child, I always used to wonder, what does my dad see in my mum? I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. You know, to me, he was the most beautiful person on the planet. Not because he was handsome, but all I could see was love when I looked at my dad. And to me, that made him the most beautiful person in the world growing up, you know? And I would look at him and I would look at my mum and I would be like, what does he see in her? I can't see it. Why does he love her? I can't see it. I couldn't see it. You know, but I wasn't there when they fell in love. And I wasn't there when he supported her through all her trauma of losing her parents. You know, all the things she'd been through in her childhood and in her young adult years before she met him. I wasn't there for any of that. He was there. You know. So he got to see a very different side of my mum. And then my sister, when she came along, because she was constantly in my mum's face, you know, she was one of these kids that was really, really clingy, you know, where mums are like yelling because like, oh, I need a minute to myself. Please. I need a minute to myself. Stop talking to me, you know. I remember growing up, there was one point where it was like, Mom, 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 Mom. Then even my mum started one day looking at my sister going, Mom, 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 Mom. See how annoying that is? That was so funny. I just remember her just snapped one day and just doing that to my sister. Mom, 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 Mom. She said, oh my God, can you please just stop for 1 minute? Just 1 minute. So my sister could see my mum from a completely different perspective again, because she was always in her space. But, you know, it's allowing people to be, you know, not what we expect them to be or what we think they are, because this is the experience we had. But just allowing them to be. How can they be any different if we're always looking at them through the same eyes? We're not allowing them to change, to be any different. It's like we're always expecting that from them, you know? So there was a beautiful story of, I can't remember the names now, but this story's just popped into my head. This psychiatrist that was working in this mental institution. And what he would do is he would go in. They were very violent people. When he went in, you know, when he first started there, they were very violent people. And that's why they were in this special mental institution that was for highly violent, volatile, you know, patients. And what he did was he for the most part, he didn't even talk to the patients or interact with them. What he would do is he would go through their file. He would read their name. He would look at their photo. And he would sit with them in his mind. He would sit with them energetically. And he would see them healed. He would see them at peace. He would see them whole already in his mind. They were already at peace. They were already whole. They were already one with Source, with Spirit. he would see them already in their divine nature. And what happened over the course of months of him being there? Yes. They're the ones you miss the most when they're gone. The ones that are always on top of you, you know. There's such an emptiness when they're gone. So, yeah, I know. What happened over the course of many months is that the patients, their behaviors became less, to the point where they stopped being violent. You know, many times if we could hold the vision for the person before they're ready to, if we can just hold that vision of them being whole, of them being healed, of them being one with spirit, even if that person can't hold that vision, energetically you're holding that space for them. And that is all that person needs. And it's not coming from a place of, oh, we're trying to fix them, or we're trying to heal them, or we're saying it's wrong or bad. We're coming from the space of love that we are, that we know, we already know they're one with spirit. We already know that they are divine. We already know that they are the universal life force energy, and we are just holding that space for them. With time, they became less violent. The people that were working at the mental institution were scared to work there because they would get attacked, occasionally. And less over the months as he was working there and he was doing that, it became less and less, So sometimes it's just us holding that vision for that person, for a loved one. And that's it. But you have the power to hold that vision for yourself. If that's something that is deep within your heart, this is what you wish, for healing or for whatever it is, you can hold that vision for yourself. You can see yourself now healed. You can see yourself now whole. You can see yourself now in peace. That's all it takes. And if you see yourself in that vision more and more and more, say for example, the one of being at peace, and you begin to find ways, yes, that they see you already whole, they see you already healed. That's right. They hold that vision for you. Because the truth is, only you have the power to do that. Only you have the power. I know the doctors do all this stuff for us. We go in and we have these operations, especially for heart operations and all the other stuff that we have done with doctors. Yes, they can do many, many wonderful things for us. But at the end of the day, we have the power, not them. If in our mind, all we do is focus on the disease, on how bad it feels, on how horrible it is, that's all we're doing. And it magnifies that experience. And perhaps that is what you came to do, to have that experience fully of what it is to have that disease and to be incapacitated in some way. But when you are done with that experience, you can move on to see yourself. Even if you still have that disease and there's nothing you can do about it and it can't be healed or whatever, because miracles happen every day. I believe in miracles. That if it is time for you, if you are done with that experience, a miracle can take place. All you have to do is ask. But you need to be in alignment. You need to know for your soul, for what you're here for, that experience is done. To me, that's what, when I hear those stories of Jesus that healed those people, for me, that's what I interpret. That person, they were done with that experience. That soul already knew what that was like to have that disease, to go through that. That soul was already done. So when Jesus came and had that vision for them that you are healed, not you can be healed, but you are healed. You are already one. You are already in vibrant health. Jesus could see it. And that's what created the miracle. That when he could see it and he had that belief for them, they could see it. They could believe it because they believed in him and it made it possible. So to me, this is why miracles happen, because the soul is done with that experience. It's not about, oh, it's so bad that I don't want to do it anymore. And so the soul goes, yeah, okay. I haven't got what I wanted from it yet, but yeah, sure, go make a miracle. We'll come back next lifetime and do it again, It doesn't work that way. The soul's like, no, I haven't got the information I needed from that yet. I'm not done with that experience. I can't just heal it. I can't give you that miracle yet because we're not done. We haven't got the information we needed for this to be done, for this to be complete. So when you are in alignment with your soul and you know within yourself that, yes, okay, we've been through all this, but it's done, then you can move forward to that beautiful vision. But you can do that at any time because just holding the vision elevates your vibration. And even if your body is in pain, even if your body is suffering, when you elevate your vibration to higher frequencies of love, of peace, of joy, you don't suffer as much. You don't have to feel it. So your mind, it controls everything. It's through the mind that we get to have all this beautiful experience. And it's through the mind that you can elevate your vibration. I often think, how did Jesus manage on the cross? And for me, I have this knowing that yes, it may have hurt, but there's a frequency that you step into where you're no longer connected to the physical pain. You just disconnect. You connect to this other realm, this beautiful spiritual realm. You connect back to who you truly are, this beautiful energy of love and light. And it makes this matrix not so real anymore. Well, this is what I, feel when I think of that story of Jesus and everything he went through before the crucifixion and then with the crucifixion. It's one of the most painful ways to die, So, but we can always hold the vision of ourselves, not just for the healing, but like I was saying before, even just for the love that we are. See yourself being the love that you are. What does that look like? What does it look like to be the love that you are in this world? What does that mean? What does that look like? And I'm sure as I say that, whoever's listening and whoever will be listening in the next few days, a vision will come into your head. You will see yourself working with children. You will see yourself working with elderly. You'll see yourself in an environment where you are expressing the love that you are. You'll see it clearly. And if not, it's just the ego getting in the way of you not being hurt. Again, with this not being hurt, not wanting to get hurt. Because when we love others, it hurts. But that's just the ego. And that's just the, experiences we've had up until now. But it doesn't have to be until that's all we're going to have until the end. We don't know if we don't open up. If we don't open our hearts and try, we don't know what's possible. And if you think about it, staying in the same, you know, in that same fear that's protecting you from getting hurt, you're not moving. You're just staying in the same spot. You're not moving because you're too scared to get hurt. But it's like riding a bike. You fall off, you hurt yourself. Yes, it hurts when you fall off the bike. But how many of you stop from getting back on and trying again? This is what love is. Yes, you get hurt. But the heart was made to love. It's what it's for. That's what it's for. So when we don't use it, it's that the heart gets disease. You start with heart problems. You're not allowing your heart to do what it was made for, and that is to love. So, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you're going through, when I say to you, okay, so I think perhaps that will be the meditation for today. Stepping into the love that we are. And how does that look in the world? How does that show up? How do you show up? What vision comes to mind? And as I'm thinking of love, Jesus wants to come forward. He's the master. And so, if you're all happy too, this is the meditation that wants to come forward today. I'm going to go find a hair tie while we get ready, because it's really hot. I'm going to turn on the air conditioner, or I'm going to be all melted by the time we get to the end of the the end of the meditation. I'll just be a minute. Oh, get comfortable. Okay, what's that on? That'll do. Get my hair tie. Hello, my darling. You're such a good boy. All right, get my clip. My hair. Oh, you're starting to melt. Okay. All right, here we go. So, let's see what comes through today as we do this beautiful meditation. So, we're going to close our eyes. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Another deep breath in. And as you exhale this time, feel your whole body completely relaxing. Take another deep breath in. And this time as you breathe in and you exhale, let go of your day, let go of everything in this moment. There's nowhere to be. There's nothing to do that's more important than being here with yourself in this moment. This is the most important moment for you today. To be with yourself, to go within, to find the answers. Why are you here? What is your purpose? Take another deep breath in. As you breathe in, this time as you exhale, relaxing your body just a little bit more. Letting go, releasing your day. All right, my beautiful beings, we're going to get grounded. Feeling your feet like roots of a tree going deep down into the center of the earth now. Breathing in through those roots, the beautiful earth energy. Breathing in now, big, deep breath. Breathe it in. Feel that beautiful earth energy coming up, up through your feet, up through your body, out through your crown. Take another deep breath in now, in through your feet. Up, breathing in the earth energy. Watch as it comes up through your body and out through your crown. Sometimes I see this beautiful earth energy as soil, you know, dirt coming up through my body, up, 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 and out through the top of my head. Sometimes I see it as the water from the ocean coming in, and it's like it's washing everything. Then the ocean water pours out through the top of my head. I see it as different elements from the earth. Perhaps you see something different. Taking in one more deep breath now from the earth. Breathing in. Deep breath now. Breathing in the earth energy. Up, up, up. Up through your body. Watch as it travels up, 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 and out through the top of your head. This time we're going to invite in the beautiful divine energy, the universal life force energy. We're going to invite it to come in through our crown. So taking a deep breath now. Breathing in the universal life force energy. Watch as it travels down, 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 and out through your feet. Take in another deep breath now, inviting in spirit to come in through your crown. Deep breath now. Watch as it travels down, and this time as spirit travels down, watch as it lights up every cell in your body as it goes down, 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 and out through your feet. One more time now. We invite spirit to come in through our crown. Watch as it comes down, and this time it reminds every single cell in your body of the beautiful love that it is, of the beautiful light that it is. Watch as each cell dances with joy as it remembers that this is who they are. Watch spirit coming down now, reminding each cell of the love that it is, reminding each cell of the love that it is. Watch as they light up with joy, as they remember. Sit with this beautiful universal life force energy inside of you now. Watch your cells dancing with joy as they remember this is who we are. Feel yourself expand with this beautiful love, with this beautiful light that you are. Jesus wishes to come in today. And if you are comfortable with having Jesus present, you may invite him in. Jesus is standing in front of you now, and he wants to give you a big hug. So if you are comfortable to do so, you can say yes and receive this beautiful hug. Feel the love in Jesus' heart pouring into your heart as he holds you. He says, remember the love that you are. He wants to ask you a question. Who needs this love from you today? In this moment, what is coming up? You can ask Jesus in this moment, what is my life purpose? What am I meant to be doing here in this lifetime? Perhaps there's a vision they're showing you. Spirit is showing you. Perhaps there are words Jesus may be telling you exactly in words. Perhaps there's a knowing in your heart. Clear your mind. Clear all the thoughts of what you think you should be doing. Clear all the thoughts of what you think you should be doing in this life. Clear all the conditioning. Clear everything that everyone has told you you should be doing. You should be. Delete all of it. In this moment, as you stand here with Jesus, feel in your heart, feel into your heart right now. What am I meant to be doing? And if this question isn't bringing anything up, you can ask, how can I be of service? How can I be of service with the love that I am? I'm here for a reason on this earth. I'm here for a reason in the lives of the people that I have around me. Why am I here? Show me. Show me why I am here. In this moment, we're going to ask Jesus for a symbol. Please, Jesus, give us a symbol that when we see this, we are reminded of our purpose. We are reminded that this is why we are here. All right, my beautiful beings. In this moment, you can take a minute and ask Jesus anything, anything at all, anything you need for your path, any assistance, any guidance, anything that in this moment Jesus can offer you. He's here for you right now. Ask and you shall receive. He is here for you. What do you need? Ask. Nothing that you ask is too much, too little, too big. Nothing. Whatever is in your heart, ask. All right, my beautiful beings. We thank you, Jesus, for being here today with us. And we know that we can call upon you at any time. You are here for us. All we have to do is say your name, and you are with us. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for your beautiful example that you set before us. That anything is possible when it is done with the love that we are. Everything is possible when done from this space of the love that we are. Thank you. When you are ready, you can begin to open your eyes slowly. How was that for you? How are you all feeling? This meditation today for me was so different. Usually I feel blissed out. Today I felt energized, like I've been given a boost of energy. I don't know what it is. It just feels so different to the previous meditations. Love has a different energy, has a different frequency. It's amazing. So what symbols did you guys get? Did you get any symbols? I got a beautiful pink butterfly. I've never had that before with the word transformation. All right, my beautiful beings. I have a feeling I'm meant to leave you there with him. You're all still with him, with Jesus. Sit in that space. You don't need to leave until you're ready. So today I'm just going to leave you there. It was quite a powerful session. I felt the energy come through. I'm not sure who that was, or if it was all of us together. When you come together in the space of love, miracles happen. So I'm going to leave you with Jesus. You don't need to step out of that space today. You step out when you're ready. All right, my beautiful beings. Just stay with him. You're in good hands. Jesus knows the way. I love you guys.